What is up? It's Nate Swish here. We're back for some Madden. You already know it. Let's get it. Oh, I pressed the wrong button already. Let's head to head-to-head.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Showing off the big leg.
All right, we're looking for clips. Yesterday we didn't find too many, or we didn't get that many. We got like 3, but they were all not good enough.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he will get into the end zone. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks.
How you like that juke? That was nice.
It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Get set, get set. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All right, if it's going to have me do cover 1, I might as well just do this play.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Still up. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, 49. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 37-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense.
I don't have a good game plan against the 49ers. I barely play them.
And dare him to stop it.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught.
Oh, come on, bro.
And he is out of bounds.
I shouldn't have switched to him. I should have just let him tackle.
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Niners first down. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey.
Why did he not tackle him, bro? He ran right past him.
Paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
Second and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Purdy to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Get set. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
The 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out.
At least we got a clip.
Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple. Darnold now to throw. He'll rotate Cup. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense. Right to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here. And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll run the sneak, and they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down, first and goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's Darnold. That one, take it in. Cooper, touchdown, Seattle. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Okay, let's listen to these suggestions.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er first down.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. This is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
It's set. Watch out.
Watch him catch this.
To throw once more, it's Purdy.
That would be my luck.
Try it here again. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball.
I think he gets the ball back at half.
Every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's getting farther than he should with these runs.
Here's second and 5. From the shotgun. Nowhere Kittle is the man in motion. On third down, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. A gain there of 11. First down, 49ers.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Oh my gosh. When I press Y, it should lunge at the player. I don't like this mechanic that they have going on.
From earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Reek Woolen brings him down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard
Second down, they need 7.
Second and 7.
It's set. Throwing is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle is McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On second down, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Brings up third down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. On to the fourth quarter we go. And it begins.
Why didn't he lunge for a tackle, bro?
First down. Inside
You gotta be
the 10.
kidding me.
And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down
QB
7.
sneak.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. We'll go play action with Darnold. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot. We go set. To throw is Darnold. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
38-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking Smith and Jigby's way again, and again it's Hatch. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now gives to Walker, running right, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Walker. He's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Seahawks 49ers 14.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on second down is Purdy.
Oh, that should have been a pick, bro. That so should have been a pick.
Third down coming up.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Here's first down. Back to the air is Purdy. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. What about that? Out of bounds.
Man, he's gonna score now.
Inside the 15.
Never play cover 1 robber. Never pick that play. I've never had success with that play.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
Now, first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of 1 yard.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
The 2-yard line.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1.
Please tell me they're out of timeouts.
And goal.
All right, so right now what you're telling your play caller is, Mike, you've got
Damn
2
it.
downs.
They have all their
You need to get
timeouts.
here on third. If you
Aw,
can put
come
yourself in
on,
position
bro.
to use fourth, we're going to do it. So call your best 2 plays
quarterback sneak.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now they're going to go for two and a possible win, and the crowd rises to make this even more difficult.
Of course.
That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
So, a win here for our visitors.
I feel like I could have done better if my players hadn't not tackled so many times. There were just so many times where they were right there to make the tackle, and because I switched to them, either they just stopped moving or I let them be, and they just didn't go for the tackle. Nothing I could really do about the AI being stupid. Like even on the 2-point play, I pressed Y. He should at least attack, right? He's supposed to attack the player, but he didn't do shit. That was winnable.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
That play works every time on a play action for the first play of the down, or first play of the drive. Oh, he caught that?
Taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Why is my guy just standing there?
Short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Darnold. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Seahawks get the upper hand. As
I don't know why he chose that play.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Rams take over first down. At their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Hey, 50!
Play action. Stafford. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jobe. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Elijah Arroyo.
This is doing a lot of tricky things that just aren't working for him.
Have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me,
That should have been a sack, bro. Touchdown. He got a really good block there.
Kyron Williams, 59 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught. He got it in the end zone.
I should have had that sack. I'm so pissed about that.
So they roll the dice on the fake and come up with 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well?
If that were the opponent, he would have caught the ball. I'm tired of getting robbed of my catches, bro. If they so as much touch my player.
Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Stafford. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
The Rams first down. Stay 50. At the 35-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Throwing is Stafford. It's caught on the right side. Williams. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Stafford looks to throw again. He'll let this go for Adams.
Oh, man. That was my fault.
Have cut it back within a score. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. They'll look to run forward with Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, and shutting him off, now open field. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Over the middle, complete. It's Horton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams 31-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, Darnold. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, Stafford.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing, timing, timing. You got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On fourth down, Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Elijah Arroyo with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
People don't quit as much as they used to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Smith catches left side. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Stafford. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before the break. Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it.
Dude, how is he catching these? If it were my guy, one touch and I drop the ball. Every time, bro.
In the first half. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And now they'll elect to go for two and try to cut into this lead a little further before they head to the locker room. And this is going to be caught. So they get two more on the half's final play, and they shave 8 off this deficit as we head to the break. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5.
3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Darnold down to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now Darnold.
Oh, really?
Incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And it's incomplete.
If that were any other team playing against me, they would have caught that bitch.
The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now it's Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees, because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Faking the give, Darnold. He'll get this one to cut, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for two. They'll try and throw for him. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
I think we have this in the bag now. Got a lot of clips out of this game, too, so I'm happy about that.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Stafford.
Oh, that was a pick. They robbed me. How's he drop that?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside.
How? How? How are they catching these? Can't even talk. How are they catching these passes, bro? My guy's right on him. That's crazy.
It's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
The slam connects with Davante Adams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line.
If he rushes this, I might get an interception.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
Called that.
I know one thing, that team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Stafford here, coming off his pick six. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Stafford. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Stafford now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the interception, here's Darnold. That's taken in by Arroyo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Okay, he didn't want to see me score again. I respect it. I would have quit way before then, though. I would have quit in the 1st quarter when I was up 3 touchdowns. That's when I would have quit. Let's see where we're actually at. The bar for the rating, for the ranked, is off. Way off. It says 80 to it, but that's more like 10. It shows that it should be like 10, but it's really 80, so the bar's definitely off. We lost 3 games in a row. What was today? We lost 21-22 in a close game, and then we just won 50-22. That last game was tough against the 49ers. I'm so mad, because my players are like, okay, so every time that they throw the ball, I always just switch to the player and I press triangle. Because usually what I expect it to do is when I press triangle, he'll at least lunge for the ball or go for the tackle every time, right? It should happen like that. But instead, I switch, it stops my player, and they just reach out into open air and don't even go for the guy. So the guy ends up making some catch 50 yards down the field every time. It's some bullshit. My players are just horrible with defense. And when they run the ball, I'm so used to them running past a guy who just barely got off his block, being able to lunge and tackle. But lately, they just run right past my guy. My guy just fucking standing there. Just standing there, twiddling his thumbs. Just standing there. He needs to go for the tackle. Even if it's behind him, I still expect him to, like, lunge for the tackle. That's what should happen. But that's not what has been happening, so that's been kind of annoying me. We're in bronze. We did hit Hero 2 somehow last season, which is pretty impressive to me, because last in Madden 25, I had a straight-up strategy. Every game, just pass it to Metcalf and let him do his thing, and it got me the hero. In this game, none of those plays worked. I had to completely reinvent myself and find all these different plays that got me up the field and got me these touchdowns and just learn what they were and favorite them. And then finally, I got that together and found the strategy that got me to Hero 2, which I try out, and for some reason in Bronze, it doesn't work as well, but I get up to Hero, or I get up to, like, Elite, and it just does wonders for me. But so far in Bronze even, maybe it's because it reset, the whole season reset, and so everybody's kind of at bronze who was a higher rank. So now it's just not working because of that. That's what I'm thinking, but anyways, decent day. Hell eclipse, so I'll take that. But that's going to be all for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be on tomorrow again. Peace.